try and pull our elbows back. We're going to leave our arms where they are, and we're going to present the penis. If you're a normal sized human being, that's quite a long way to go. If you're a little short person, it's not so far, right? So you make it up on your own. Go. The problem here is getting that. Okay, so it's got control. So it's hip bump, leg drag, lock it in, and then I'm going to drive my knee through to the mat and twin and step, right? That's why you don't tell anybody what to do here. Drag, lock, drive sideways, twin and step. That thing, not the right? Left and right, grab your partner. So fit on the bikini line, we reach, we hip bump, we drag to the right, then we drive. Okay, so it's got some controls on me, right? So the problem here is, if I grab him, we're doing the same thing, right? If I push forward, I don't get enough space. So my hands are kind of useless stuck in this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hips to my elbows. So not my elbows to my hips. That's not going to happen because he weighs 400 kilos, right? So I bring my hips to my elbows. Right? So I'm not trying to push directly against his legs. Because his legs are bent, my body weight can drive in. And I don't have to go all the way forward. I'm just going hips to elbows. Circle around. A little bit of kung fu, I just circle around and cut that. So, hips, circle, sideways. Then, let's go, that's great. If not, I drive down. Now the reason I'm driving down, if I just stop here and look for my pass, he hips that way, he brings his leg across and he regains real easy. And then I have to deal with the other side and go. So what I want to do is make sure I pin that down on his hip. Then I can gather this in, then I can gather it in, and then I can slide past. And then if he hips away from me, I'm good to go. Okay? I don't want to be up in the air, leaving him to go. Okay, so now he's playing spinner guard and I'm in trouble here and I'm trying to fight him. There's no point in me grabbing again. If I grab, I'm tying up my own hands. So here's what I'm going to do. That way, like sideways, not around. For obvious reasons. I go along the line of the mat. Okay, so I'm turning on his side and going from here. And then what I do is this. I step, I free my elbow, and then I slide down and turn. Free the elbow, then my body weight crushes his legs out to get free. Okay. Sideways, that way, step over everything, free my elbow. That's for him, not for me, right? If I get this here, I crank on his foot, but also he gets to launch me over that way. So I go, free that elbow, and then just sit on that and turn to side. As I'm sliding down this way, the temptation is to turn here. I put this elbow inside, round to the back and take it back from there. Okay, so that one, there. Ride, walk, lock and lock. Partner, in their armpit. Okay, cool, shake it off. Let me give you a visual of what I'm hoping for here. This is the same, this is the same, that's the same. Here. I get to here, this goes in here. And then I run around and there. Okay? Go. So, double underhooks. Right, so the problem here is getting that. Like, that's fucking weak as piss trying to get under there. But the reason it's weak as piss is because he's fighting without his legs, right? So if he's giving us a hard time and keeping his legs down, it's really easy for us to fight him. Okay? So if he's really wanting to keep those down, that works out for me. I just spin back inside. And again, it's not an expensive competition card, it's just a little wrist movement and over. Okay? But if we've managed to get under, now what I mean by under, It's not my elbows and forearms, because I can't do that work. It's got to be here, and I really want to lock this just so that he can't spread his legs apart too much as well. If I just got this loose and he pulls his knees apart, and pulls it down. So this is not about locking everything in tight, it's just about keeping his knees together. So I'm stopping that motion. So as he pulls his knees apart and pressure on my biceps, that's the pressure I'm doing. Then, a couple of things. First one, we'll do this. I turn the hips, make the fist, and then run around that to cross face him and drive. It's probably the easiest. So, we'll start here. I lock, he presses it, drives his heels down, I come over, bounce him through. Okay, we'll start with that and then we'll add the second one on after that. So, let me give you a visual of what I'm hoping for. So, I turn him, and then I run around that, but I want my body to gather in his arm. Once I get here, I do this. So this arm is here. My arm is here. So when I do that, you see where his elbow is? It's under my armpit. And then I do shit like this, here and here, and go, ha-ha, buy myself some time, and come in and hit up. So that's under my armpit, and my arm is behind his head. Cross space. That's a cross space. Amazing. Eddie Bravo couldn't come with that shit, could he? No unders. So I'm here, I go, and he pulls this knee. So as I start to drop my elbow down, that one spreads out, and I get this leg down. So I can't go around because he's blocking with that. This hand might come up and block my hip, so he knows what's happening. So this is what I do. I anchor, and I drive my knee here, and I make a wish. Right, you see Spence wants to go first. And then I decide which way I'm going depending on which one he's pressuring me, right? I'm letting the pressure off to be nice, but it's this, and that, right? So he's got a choice. Do I go that way, or do I go this way? Which one do you want? If he drives the knee this way, I go there. If he pushes this leg back, then I come through the center. But I just want to anchor at that point and make it awkward. Slowly and carefully, because it's awkward. Okay, partner. Right.